And hello, this is Hans the Ramen Rater coming at you with another instant noodle recipe time. This is the show where I impart my stuff that I do with instant noodles after reviewing over 3,000 varieties. Oh, the stove has a bit of junk on it. I apologize profusely. Anyways, so today I was looking online. I have news feeds that I get on my phone with the keywords like ramen and noodles and ramen noodles and instant ramen and instant noodles, things like that. And people were talking about, hey, Trader Joe's has their own cup noodles now. Like, oh man, that's going to be so nasty. I'm sorry, but generally things like that just yeah, but we'll see. Here it is. Here's one of them at least. There's a miso as well. This is Trader Joe's ramen soup chicken flavor, and it has chicken in it. Pretty low cal. But I hate to break it to you. Well, if you didn't know, I'd be surprised. But Trader Joe's basically, what they do is they find products that they like and think would do good in their store for their clientele, and they talk to the manufacturer and they end up basically doing a private label with them. So that's what this is. But instead of Trader Joe's, this ought to be called Trader Mike's, because this is, I would be absolutely floored, lose my mind, shocked, crazed if this isn't made by Mike's Mighty Good, because it has the earmarks of every Mike's Mighty Good cup. I mean, yeah. So let's get this cooking, because not only does it look exactly the same as a Mike's Mighty Good and have most of the same ingredients, but it also has the same cooked or steep time. So here's the noodle blob. Definitely a Mike's Mighty Good noodle blob. We've got a seasoning sachet. Look familiar? If you're not familiar with Mike's Mighty Good, you should check their stuff out. Which one's that? I really like the kimchi and the vegetable. The vegetarian vegetable. Those two are really good, and those are generally, I like kimchi and I like vegetables, but generally when it comes to instants, those don't usually rank too well for me, and you know, they worked really well. So, and I think I like their beef pho too, I think, but again, it wasn't extremely Vietnamese-y, but you know, what can you do? Anyways, that's an oil sachet. It's kind of like, is it a combo of sesame and some other kind of oil. Alright, where's that line? Note to noodle companies, blind guy review in here, so make lines for stuff way easier to see, please, because there's blindy people out there who really would appreciate it. Okay, and it's 6 minutes. Yeah, so we got some time to chat. There we go. 6 minutes. It says give it a stir. That's pretty stirred. Okay. Covered. Let's see what you're seeing. Yeah, that'll work. And it's covered, so we're good. So what's been going on? Saga of the computer continues. I've got a case number waiting. They said I would get a call or an email within 24 to 48 business hours. That's an interesting one. I haven't heard that before. Business hours. So I think logically they could have said 1 to 2 business days. But what else? Oh, so I know a lot of you hate it when I talk about politics, so I won't do that. So I'll go with the next best thing. Religion. How's that? How do you like them apple? No, it's not all that. So, got a knock at the door, and 99% of the time when somebody knocks on our door, it's a delivery driver with noodles, right? Or somebody from Amazon who knocks and runs like the wind. But today, the Jehovah's Witnesses came to the door, and I was like, I'm always nice to these guys. Always. If you're like, oh, geez. If you're like a Mormon missionary or a Jehovah's Witness, go ahead and knock on my door because I'm not going to be nasty to you. You know, I don't know. I think I like to be nice to people, so because I like them to be nice to me. That sounds religious almost. I don't know, but yeah. So I've got stuff from Chinese New Year on our front door, and it's funny because every time we've had either Mormons or Jehovah's Witnesses knock on our door, they're like, "Oh, we thought Asian people lived here." It's like, no, no, they don't. We're not Asian. So, and what did they do? Of course, the kids, Miles and Miri, run up to the door, and they're like all up in their business. And of course, it's two little old ladies, you know, wearing their Sunday best, all that. And they told me about this event. What is this? Be Courageous, a convention of Jehovah's Witnesses. That's somewhere away from here. Yeah, it's something. And then they're like, it's amazing, your parents, that's great, your parent, that's great. And there's some information about, you know, how to have a good family and stuff. So I'll look at it. I'll be honest, I'll look at it. I'm not planning on becoming a Jehovah's Witness or anything, but I don't know. I liked philosophy in college. That was a fun class, and I don't know. I don't know. I used to think it was cool when people told me what they did when, you know, people came to their door trying to spread their beliefs and stuff, and like just gave them a big load of crap and were jerks to them. Now it's like, you know, I couldn't imagine going up to a stranger's door and talking about noodles. That'd be crazy. I'd feel so like intrusive and stuff. That'd freak me out. And I totally believe in noodles, right? You know that. But yeah, especially the Mormons, because these guys are pretty young. They're away from home, paired up with another guy who's from some other place away from home. They dress up every day and they go walk around and knock on people's doors and tell people about what they believe in. That's really something. I mean, yeah, can't diss on that. That's gutsy, I think. And yeah. So yeah, I'm not a religious person at all. But I can definitely respect people of religion. I consider myself an atheist, you know. I was talking religion in, what was it? Malaysia. And our host that was with us, he was like, "Oh, you're a free thinker." I'm like, I like that, you know. I'm down with science, but atheist sounds so, I don't know, sterilized. Like, I'm into creativity, so free thinking I think is really a neat one. I'll take it. I'll be a free thinker. But anyways, that was my little blab about religion. I almost guarantee it'll never happen again. So if you're thinking of unsubscribing because of that, like the guy unsubscribed because I talked for 2 minutes how I didn't like censorship, Yeah. It's funny. People get really uppity about stuff. It's like I saw this. I came for ramen. Unsubscribed. It's like that's a bummer, because there's a lot of stuff about ramen on my channel. But I'm going to talk about all sorts of stuff. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Sit here for 6 minutes and say nothing? Or talk about something you approve of? It's just not going to happen. But not out to offend anybody. Anyways, here's the noodles. They seem to look like they've hydrated well. Kind of soft. Interesting flavor. Doable tooth. Here's the broth. Alright. Oh, wow. This is actually really good. I'm kind of floored. And honestly, I'm loath to say it because I'm sure they'll see it and it'll make them feel bad, but this is kind of like a creamy chicken, and I think I like it better than their chicken of just straight up Mike's Mighty Good. Wince. I'm wincing. Because it's like, yeah, we'll do a private label. Oh, people like it better than our actual own straight up one. Oh. That's how I would feel. So, I apologize, but it's my opinion. And, only one? Good. So this is the last egg of the week. This is a Friday when I'm recording this, so that works out super cool. Super cool, y'all. So we're gonna take this last of the super eggomatic egg thing. The egglet, that's right. I think it's funny, they talk about how you can use this and beat an egg and put it with like some other stuff in here and then boil it, and then you get like a little mini omelet. And it's like, that's a frickin' small omelet, I gotta say. I'd feel kinda sad about that omelet. So, okay. So far, so good. Got our egg in there. Yeah. Now we're going to give you a snipping. Egg snipped. Looks good to me. And now I'm going to go on a tangent that you're probably going to find distasteful and horrible. But it sounds really good, especially for this broth. I really did not expect... I thought it wasn't going to be creamy. So... I thought maybe creaming it up might have been nice, but hey, we'll make it even creamier. We're gonna put a lick of cheese in there, a slap of cheese. And the cheese has been sitting right next to me for the last 15 minutes, so it's not ultra cold. So hopefully it melts, which is what we all really want, isn't it? Philosophically, melted cheese is considered to be one of the fine delicacies, I think. Come on, melt. Melty melt. But anyway, yeah. I gotta say, I'm happily surprised with how this is. I really expected it to be one of two things: bland or funky. And I will say I wish the noodles were slightly different, but the broth is actually, it's not bad. Not bad. Melt. Well, here's what it looks like again. They were $1.29. They were $1.29 at Trader Joe's. So happened to be out yesterday, and I was like, "Hey, that's a Trader Joe's." Oh wait, yeah, I need this. So I'm curious how the miso will be. I really don't have as much hope on that, but I had no hope for this. So that's good. Cool. Only thing I don't have any right now. Oh, well. I was gonna say a little bit of black pepper might not be bad on this. So, anyways, thank you so much for watching this video in its entirety. If you're watching it at this point, you're one of the few people who actually watch these videos all the way through. And if you are, thank you. And if you have any questions, hit me up. Drop a comment. If you got any requests, hit me up. If you want a shout out, hit me up. I was thinking it'd be kind of neat if people want to ask questions. I could do a Q&A kind of episode. You know, collect all the questions people have. But then again, it's like as soon as somebody asks me a question, I have to answer it. So that might not work so well. But yeah. Alright, well, this has been Hans, the Ramen Rater, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles every day. If you liked this, perhaps you like one of these. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying your day. I hope you continue to. Vaya con Dios. And remember the Alamo. Rent a car. Alright, this has been Hans. Have a good one. Bye.